In last class, we discussed about a list and implemented classes. What is the list? What is its properties? What is implemented classes? Anyone? What is list? Why no response? So list ante gurtuleda marchipayaranta. So list is interface. Interface a class list ante.
Interface.
So list is interface. Okay, it have only the abstract methods. Okay, what are the list list is interface tells? It has to be maintain the insertion order. Duplicates will be allowed and null values allowed. Heterogeneous are allowed. Okay, these are the list properties. So for the implemented class of list is array list, linked list, vectors, tag. All these four I discussed in last classes. Okay, if you are not familiar with this, please watch the videos again and come back tomorrow, ask me questions. Okay, today we are going to discuss that array list. What is the next one? List implemented classes. These are the four classes of list interface implementations. Okay, then up to now we see that how to store elements in the list, how to get elements from the list. Okay, how to store into list, how to get elements from the list. This each one has different properties. So last I explained stack. What is stack? It follows last in, first out. Vector classes, vector and array list is both are same. Only one difference is vector class is synchronized, but array list is not synchronized. So in the linked list, what is the difference? It will follow internally nodes concept. Okay, where is the best choice here? Linked list to remove elements in middle. Okay, so list implemented class ni malli revision cheyatledu. Okay, some video చూసి అర్థంగా అడగండి. Next, on top of list, on top of collection, we have some iterators. Okay, what are iterators? To get elements from collection object one by one. Okay, to get elements from the collection, do some operation. How to get elements one by one? Want to get some data from the list? What we will do? Up to now I discuss only get method. It will return only one object. So you give the position 1, get of 1, it will get the next position 1 value. Like that, I want to get all that values from the collections. How to get? We have three concepts here. One is enumeration. Second one is iterator. Third one is, what is the third one? ListIterator. So in case మీకు అర్థం కాకుంటే సింపుల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, మనకు ఎనీ కలెక్షన్ ఇంప్లిమెంటెడ్ క్లాస్ టేక్ example maybe array list only. In the array list we have maybe 5 elements, 10, 20, 30, 50, 70. If I ask to get the element of, maybe I'll take positions, it will start from 0 If I ask RLS dot get of 3, what it will give? It will give the 50 value. Okay. Here my operation is I want to add 100 to every element. What we can do up to our knowledge, we have to use the RLS dot get of 10. 10 now? Get of 0. Okay, L dot get of 0 కాల్ చేసి ఏమవుతుంది? వాల్యూ 10 వస్తుంది. సో అప్పుడు మనం 10 ప్లస్ 100 యాడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఇట్లా సేమ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు యాడ్ 100 వాల్యూ టు ద ఎవ్రీ ఎలిమెంట్. సో అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? Every time I have to call the get of 0, get of 1, get of 2, get of 3, get of 4. If I have elements of 1 lakh, what I can do? This many times I have to call. That is a problem. So to solve that, I have to go for some iterator concepts. Iterators we have like enumeration. We have 3 iterators. The 3 have different properties, different functionality. Okay. We'll go one by one. What is enumeration? This we can call as a cursors, not iterators. So we have a first one enumeration. So this concept is for to retrieve the elements from the vector class and stack. Okay, this will work only for the old collections. Old one are vector and stack, because last time I told which class is implemented, which version. Okay, this vector and stack is implemented in the 1.0. So that time enumeration class is implemented to get the elements from 1 by 1 and vector and stack. And if you go the example for this enumeration, what it will do? It has 2 methods. Okay, this enumeration has 2 methods. What are those? First one is has more elements. Second one is has next. Has next just to cross check. One second. Elements method. On top of that we have a has more elements, next element. Okay, next element. So these are 2 methods. What we do? First we will create enumeration on top of this. How to create? We have to call the enumerate. Okay, enumerate. Copy from here. Enumeration equal to v elements method. We have to call the elements method. So what it will do? It will return the enumeration object. So here thing is we have to check first time whenever we create enumeration object by calling elements method, there is one cursor will be created. Okay, there is one cursor will be created. The cursor will start from initial position. Okay, it will go sit in here. Whenever we call has more elements, it will check only. It will check the next element is there or not. Next element is there. Okay, return the true. And to get that element, we have to call the next element. Okay, let's repeat again. Has more elements used for to check the element is present is there or not. Next element. Okay, to get the element we can call the next element. Okay, let's see example for this. We created enumeration object by calling elements method. I told this enumeration will work for only vector and stack. In that case, we have to consider this collection object is a vector class. Okay, this is a vector class object. First, I'm calling that method e dot has more elements. Okay, it will check there is any next element as there. Right now, up to here, the cursor will be there in the 0 position, before 0 position. Okay, before 0 position here. Don't confuse. When I call has more elements, it will go and check any element is there or not. Next, okay, it is there. Return true means the body will be executed. In the body part, what we do? We just call the next element. How to call? Just e dot difference e dot next element. So next element will be written corresponding next element value. So here next element value is 10. Okay, the return 10 we can take like this. Object value equal to maybe this value is 10. Again, what will happen? It will go after calling this. Okay, this is next element. Why it is changed? Next element. Okay. After calling next element, it will check. It will get that value maybe 10. Immediately, the cursor will move to the next position. What is next position? 20. Okay. It will move to here, and in the loop will be continue. Again, it will check has more elements. Okay, next element is there, 20 is there, and it will call again next element. It will return the 20. Okay, the cursor will move to the after 20, and loop will continue. Has more elements. Yes, 30 is there. Get the element. How to get next element? Print the. It will get the 30 value, and go to that. Cursor will move to that in 30 location, and we are calling that has more elements. Yes, next element is there. Get that 50 and move that cursor to here. After that, I will call again has more elements. Yes, 70 is there. Return true. Body will be executed. Body part, I am getting that next element 70 return. Okay, cursor will move to the 70 position. Again, I am calling has more elements. The cursor will check any next position or there are not. Next position is not there. So return the here false. Return false means this condition is a false. False means come out of the loop. Okay, come out of the loop. Here what will happen? The cursor is moving from starting to till ending. To check the element, next element is present or not, using the has more element. To get that element, calling the next element. Let's see first example on this. Okay, just see example on this. Okay, before that I'll write some notes here. To check the next element is there or not. This method for to get next element and move the cursor to next. Okay, let's take first some example on this. అర్థమైందా? కన్ఫ్యూజ్ ఉందా? సో ఇయర్ మెయిన్గా మనం చూడాల్సింది దిస్ ఎన్యూమినేషన్. ఫస్ట్ ఎందుకు ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ వస్తుంది మనకు? ఎందుకు వచ్చింది కస్టమర్ కాన్సెప్ట్? టు గెట్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ కలెక్షన్ 1 by 1. To get 1 by 1 element from collection. Okay, మెయిన్ గా ఇక్కడ మనకు 3 టైప్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఎన్యూమరేషన్. ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ సమ్ ఓల్డ్ వన్. ఎందుకంటే మనకు ఓన్లీ వెక్టార్ కి స్టాక్ మాత్రం చేస్తాము. Second one is iterator. Third one is list iterator. Okay, this is interface class. Okay. So first discuss చేస్తున్నాము enumeration గురించి. Enumeration will work only for vector and stack classes. Okay, we have to call elements method to create cursor. Okay, the example. And we have two methods, has more elements to check next element is there or not. Okay, next method is next element to get the next element and move the cursor to next position. Okay, simple example idamu. We have vector class. Okay, I'll create new package. Okay, just a created class. I'm creating one, taking vector example from here instead of writing again. Okay, vector class is created. Now I want to get elements one by one from the vector class. How to get? How to get? How to get? Why no response? So to get that, we have to call elements method. See, elements method returning the enumeration object to take automatically put to cursor at the end. Okay, control 1, select the first option. It's automatically create the reference variable. Okay. On top of that, I'm taking while loop. Okay, while loop automatically the code Eclipse ID automatically giving the complete code, but I'm writing manually. Take while loop elements dot. How to check next position is there or not? How to check? This is the vector. First one is ABC. Second one is 1000. Third one is CDE. Fourth is C. Next is Java. Okay, this is a vector class. So now I'm asking to get elements from one by one. After creating calling this method, the cursor will be created and put into starting position. This is a cursor. Okay. Now I want to check is there any next element is or not. How to check next element is there or not? How to check? By calling has more elements. Okay, it will go and check from here any element is there or not. Okay, ABC is there, then return this value as true, because true means condition satisfied, means it will go for while loop. Okay, now how to get element? Again same elements dot next element. On this next element will be go to this. Okay, to go to this here and get the first value. First value is 100. Sorry, ABC. Okay, take it reference. How to take reference variable directly automatically? We can write like this. Object value is like that. We can like this. Otherwise, simply put cursor at end. Control 1. Okay, we have to just rename that value, reference variable name. Now this value is, what is the value? what is the value here? Now this ABC 100 CD, what is that value right now? Here value is 100. Okay. Next again loop will be continue. After printing this, it will continue. It will go to call this again same method, condition check. It will check cursor will be there or not. Cursor is there at ABC. Now it will check next element is there or not. Next element is there. It is there means return the true. Return the true means again it will go for body part. In the body part, I am asking get that element, return the 100 and put into value, print that value. Up to now we printed ABC 100, maybe 1000. Okay. After getting this value, it will move the cursor to here, from here to here. Okay. Again, it is going to check as more elements. This will check the next element is there or not. It is there. So return the true. Body will be executed. Get that element. CDE, print that. Okay. Up to here, now fine. Again, it will go for has more elements. After getting, it will move to cursor here. Okay. It will go here, check the corresponding element is there or not. It is there. Return true and call that method. Get that value. C, print that. Okay. It will move to cursor position here. Okay. Again, check has more elements. Element is there. Return true. Get the element ABC. Cursor moved here. Sorry, this is Java. Move cursor. Print the value. Again, go here. Check if any next element is there or not. Next element is not there. Return the false. False means come out of the loop. This is the way it will print values one by one from the collection object by enumeration. Just see it is printing or not. It is printing one by one. Is fine. Any doubt on this? Respond everyone in chat. Respond everyone. Class listening or not? Okay, clear, fine. Now tell me what is the cursor here? What is the first we are discussing this concept? At least read. If you are not understanding, read these lines by opening mouth, please. Anyone? At least clear అని చెప్పినట్టు రెస్పాన్స్ ఇవ్వాలి కదా. At least read at least one person here. What is the cursor? What is the first one? Enumeration. What are the methods? Suman, Subbu, Dinesh, Karthik,
ఏమర్థమైంది? ఏం లేదన్నా, అది వాల్యూస్ 1 by 1 స్టెప్ గా ప్రింట్ చేయడానికి ఎన్యూమరేషన్ అనే కీవర్డ్ కర్సర్ ని వాడతాం అన్న ఎన్యూమరేషన్ లో.
ఓకే ఫైన్. సో
వన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ నుంచి ఇంకొక ఆబ్జెక్ట్, సపోజ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీరు ABC తీసుకున్న తర్వాత 1000 తీసుకున్నా, ఫస్ట్ హ్యాస్ మోర్ అన్నప్పుడు తర్వాత దానికి వెళ్ళిపోతున్నా, హ్యాస్ నెక్స్ట్ అన్నప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ ఎలిమెంట్ కి కర్సర్ ఫార్వర్డ్ అవుతుంది.
ఓకే, దట్స్ కరెక్ట్. First point is to get 1 by 1 element from the collection, but not print. You are printing or you are using, you are not printing, that not a matter. Okay, just to get elements from 1 by 1 from the collection, we can use the cursors. We have 3 types of cursors. First one is enumeration, second one is iterator, third one is ListIterator. Okay, what is the first enumeration concepts? It will work only for that vector and star classes. Okay, that's why we can call this as a legacy. Legacy means old. Legacy cursor. We have called elements method to create a cursor, or elements method to create enumeration object. Cursor not correct maybe. Okay, then we have 2 methods in the enumeration. One is has more elements, second one is next element. Has more elements for that to check next element is there or not. Next element is to get that element and move the cursor to next position. Okay, so next second one is iterator. Iterator for every collection, classes. Okay, not only for vector and slab. We have like in iterator we have a how to create iterator on this. We can call iterator. Okay, we can call iterator. We can call iterator to create iterator object. Same, these are similar functionalities, just minor changes, minor differences. Okay, we have 2 methods. First one is has. Next method, same functionality to check next element is there or not. Second one is next. What is next? To get next element and move to the cursor to next position. These are 2 methods we have. So just read this. Any doubt on this? Any doubt? Theory part, because example is same, exactly same as previous one. Okay, let's see examples. Exactly same. This is exactly same as enumeration. So I can create one example is I created any collection class. I am taking here array list AL. Okay, I am storing elements 10, 20, 35, 60, 75. Okay, up to here clear. So if I call iterator, method, it will create a iterator object. Okay, just call this al dot iterator. So it returns iterator object. Up to here, what happened? Iterator object created. That means there is one cursor will be created. Okay, cursor will point to this location. Up to cursor is now in this position. Okay, this is the cursor. So what will happen now? I will call has next. Has next means same functionality. It will go and check is there any next element is or not. Next element is there. 10 is there. Okay, return the true. Just return the true, and we have to call the next method. So that element will be we can get this position will move to the here. Again same has next to check next element is or not. Yes, 20 is there. Return true. Then to get element, you can call next method, return the 20 value. Okay, the cursor will move to the 20. Like that, we can to go to 35 to check 35 element is there or not. We can use the has next method. In the has next method, we return the true or false. True means next element is there. False means next element not there. So to get element, we can call next method. Okay, fine. 35 return, and cursor will move to the 35. It will go to 65 and 75. After 75, there is no element. So this next method will return the false. False means loop will be exited. Okay, can you write example directly? Okay, this is iterator example. Okay, take from here earliest example some piece of code. I don't want to add all again. Okay, take here put. Okay, now call al dot how to create iterator. Okay, directly this is came. How it is came? I'm repeating again. Just put cursor here. Not only here, I think put anywhere. Assign statement to new local variable, which is automatically assign the one variable name. Okay, that is fine. Next one is how to check that next element is or not. Dot. If it is there, get that element. Okay, this is the element. So just I'm printing, not doing anything. Okay, so just run this. Errors, where errors here enumeration. Okay, see. Okay. You got all elements one by one. Okay, so on top of that, we have some more elements here, some more methods. Up to now, we see only to get elements from the collection, but here we have one more method, third method, remove. So, want to remove one element from the collection while we are iterating, we can use the remove method. Just for example, this element value is ABC. Okay, this element value is ABC. If it is ABC, I want to remove that element. Okay, just see that. itr, sorry, not ele, itr dot remove. Okay, once it is abc, I'm going to remove. Just see, after removal, just I'm going to print that array list, if it is removed or not. See here,
ఇది మన ప్రాజెక్ట్ వాళ్ళే దీన్ని చేసి
so here just what I'm doing here, see, up to here I'm adding the elements into array list. On top of that, to get one by one element, I'm creating the iterator. In that, I'm taking while loop to check element is there or not. Next element, I'm calling the as next method. And to get that element, I'm calling the next method. Okay, if that element is, that value is abc, then I want to remove. Here I have two abcs. Okay, these two times I have to remove the two elements, I have to remove the value from the collection. Okay, if I remove that elements in the iterator, that automatically affect into the corresponding collection. This iterator, from where we created iterator from the corresponding collection of array list. Okay, there only it will delete. Okay, fine. See here, after removal of abc, what are remaining? 1000 cde, c true 1000. Okay, is this fine? What is the main difference between that array list? Maybe difference between the iterator and enumeration. In enumeration, we saw only to get elements, but in the iterator we have one more facility to remove the element. Okay, is clear? Now one more condition is, instead of abc, I will check the corresponding string length is more than 3 or more than, okay, if it is more than 3, I will delete. What are more than 3 here? abc more than 3? No, I'll take more than 2, and this also more than 2 it will come. I will take 10 here instead of this. Okay, abc 3 more than 2, cd also more than 2, and true also more than 2, abc and 1000. Only 10 will be remaining, 10 and c mostly. Let's see it will work or not. 10 and c only we got, because whatever that characters we have more than 3, we deleted. Okay, each element we are converting into string. That means 1000 also will convert into string, true also will convert into string, c also convert into string. Every element I am converting. After getting element, first I am converting into string, I am doing the count length. Okay, it's not much difficult, because this is already I told in the string class. Okay, this is the functionality of iterator. So next one is, if it is clear, we'll go for next one. Is clear or not? Any doubts? క్లియర్ అంటే మాత్రం రెస్పాన్స్ లేవరు, ఎందుకు నాకు అర్థం కాదు. Third one is list iterator. So in the list iterator, the same functionality again, we use list iterator for to get elements from collection one by one. Okay, to get one by one elements. From the collection. Okay, so if we take example of this list iterator, what is the difference of this other than 2? So we can apply for only list implemented classes. What are list interface implemented classes? What we have in the list?
Array list, linked array.
Okay, next one is
Linked array list.
array list, linked list, vectors, tag. These are 4 for the list interface implemented classes. So we can apply only for list interface implemented classes. So how to do that? First, we have to call ListIterator. I think we have ListIterator only. Let's see that to avoid confusion. ListIterator. Okay, we have a method ListIterator. Okay. On top of any array list or linked list, vectors, tag, we can call this ListIterator, but we cannot call in the set. Set I did not discuss. We will go next. I'm creating example. I have already list or link. I'll take linked list now. Dot ListIterator. It will return that ListIterator method. Here, don't confuse LTR maybe ListIterator. Don't confuse ListIterator as a method in the collection object. So it returns ListIterator class. Okay. We have multiple methods in this. Has next. First we'll see example then. Has a next, and we have a next, we have a remove, we have a replace not there, no?
నన్ను స్క్రీన్ స్ట్రక్ అయింది చూడమ్మా.
Oh, second. 1 second. Okay, just check చేస్తున్నా ఈ మెథడ్స్ ఏమన్నా అని. Add element. Okay. Replace. I'll check. We have previous. Okay, previous is there. Next is there. Okay. We have multiple methods in this. I'll discuss one by one. So, what is ListIterator? This is like a same as enumeration on iterator. The main difference is we can apply only for the list implementer classes. We can apply only for the list implementer classes. What are list implementer classes? List implement class are array list, linked list, vector, and stack. Okay, I created maybe linked list or array list or whatever. Example linked list LL. Now I want to get one by one element. Okay, how to check next element is there or not? We have a has next method. How to get the element? We have a next method. Now, example, I am here, my cursor here. I want to go back again. How to go? We have another method has previous. Has previous will check before that element is or not. Has next for to check next element. To check next element, has next to check previous element, has previous. That return the true or false. Has previous means the previous element is there or not. Yes, if it is there, true. If it is not there, false. To get that element, we can call next method. Okay, and we have some other methods here. We have a replace. Should we have We have remove already we covered in iterator. Remove we have add also. We have add also. These are 4 methods we have. Okay, we have 4 methods we have, not only 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, totally 7 methods. Oh, these are 7 important methods, okay, I can say. So in that we can see that elements, how to get elements one by one. Okay, how to check previous element is there or not, how to get that, and how to replace element. If I have XYZ, I want to replace here. I want to replace here with, one second. I have XYZ. One second, the mouse is not working. So here I have XYZ. I want to replace to ABC. I want to replace to 100. So the replace functionality not there in enumeration and iterator, but replace is there in the ListIterator. I want to add new element here. My cursor here, I want to add new element. I can add maybe 200. I can add like this. So while doing that operation, getting one by one element, I can remove, I can add new, I can replace. So this is the ListIterator functionality. Okay, so first discuss one by one. Has next. What is has next? To check next element is there or not. Next one is next. To get the element. Third one is remove. Remove means, what is remove means? To delete element from list. Fourth important thing is add method. To add element at cursor position. Okay, and we have some more important methods here. Has previous. So whatever the cursor is there, from there any previous elements. To check that previous element. Okay, now tell me this is my array list or linked list vector stack, because this apply for the all collection, all list implemented classes. Example I am taking, this is a linked list. My first element is ABC. First element is ABC, CDE. Next is I'm taking 200. Next one is capital A. Okay. Now my cursors in this place, my cursor is at here. I will check next element, will go here and get this element ABC. So that is for to check that next element, we can use the as next. To get element, to use the next method. Remove, for example of my cursor here ABC, I want to remove the elements. I can call directly LTR.remove. Okay. To add new element here after ABC, my cursor here, I want to add new element. What I can do? I can add, just I can use add method to remove Z like that, anything, XYZ, anything. Okay. Next one is has previous. My cursor here, I want to check previous element is or not. It is not there. My cursor here, I want to check previous element is there or not. It is there. Return the true. This method return the true. Okay. These are like main important methods. You can see example. You can see example here. Same. Linker list. Let me check list example. Linker list. Okay. I'm creating new class for cursor package. List iterator example. Okay. So now I want to create list iterator. How to create ll dot call list iterator. What it returns out? I'm reassigning variable, renaming variable LTR. Now tell me how to LTR dot has next. Yes, if element is there, we have to get that. How to get LTR dot next. Okay, so to print, just to print that to understand. Check one by one coming on first. There is some error. Where is the error? Okay, here. This is not correct. Okay. Okay, it is coming one by one. It is coming A, B, B. Okay. So these SOPs. Remove this SOPs. Okay. We have elements one by one. A, B, B. Remove last. Okay, remove this one. Okay, we got all elements. Now I want to check whenever I got element value as XYZ. Okay, dot equal to XYZ. I want to replace that. How to replace? I think I have a one method called replace. Let me check. LTR. Replace not there. Huh? Why replace not there? Let me check. One second. Replace method not there. Maybe set method. Set method basically we can use. Set method we can use in the place of XYZ. I want to replace with the ZZ. Okay. Okay. After replacing, I want to check is working fine or not. Print a linked list. Then see when the place of XYZ, I replace it ZZ. Replace is understood. Next one is if I get element value as BB, if I get element value as BB, ITR, I want to just add new element. How to add new element? Okay, LTR dot add. I want to add here CCC. Okay, after BB, I want to add CCC. Okay, just check that. See, after BBB, we have a CC. That means while iterating the elements, we can add elements. we can add new element, we can remove, we can update also. Set for to update. Okay. Update or replace, both are same functionality. So we see that adding, we see remove. So remove already we saw that previously. And example is whenever I get 100, I want to remove that. Simply I want to remove that. Okay, 100 removed. Okay. Before here, we have 100, right? That I removed. So this is the functionalities. Okay, that videos materials I'll discuss at the end of the class because I'm facing some Google Drive issue. Okay, I will make to upload to YouTube or something else. I will discuss later. Okay, so this is the linked list, and on top of that we created a list iterator. In the list iterator, okay, in the list iterator, we have many functionalities. Okay, we have many functionalities. What are those? We have a as next method. We have as previous last. We have another method previous method also. Just 1 second. So previous method I did not try, right? So whenever I get example, if element value is 200, how to get this? Okay, it is 200. I have to check previous value. If it is a previous, yes, again taking condition. Condition means if condition. Okay. Whenever we discuss about condition means we have to go if or while, like that. If it is a has previous method, has previous, not previous. Okay, if it is a has previous, before 200, see here. Now I'm at 200. Okay. I want to check any previous element is there or not. Yes, previous element is there. Now print that. Just print that again. Previous is just get a LTR dot previous. Okay. So now what will happen? Just see. Okay. Should not do like this. Only one time. The infinite loop. Okay. How to prevent this? If it is a previous, just print only once. How to make only once? How to make only once? Maybe I'll take counter here. Int count equal to first one. I'll take after printing has previous. After come to here, I'll do count plus plus. Okay, then count equal to 2. I'm taking just randomly, and I'm changing condition. Count equal to 1. Then only will print. Okay, just make only for once. Now check. Before 200, there is a previous value. Okay, that's why I'm saying previous value is 200. Okay, this is simple. Previous value is 200. And if you go for methods again, these are methods one by one. Just read one by one. If you are not understanding, tell me. Okay. As get the previous element. So this is the functionality of iterator, ListIterator, and enumeration. So everyone think, give me answer. Everyone think and give me answer. I'm going to write one table, simple table, to understand of these three differences. Okay, please respond. So first one is enumeration. Okay, next one is I'm taking iterator. Next one is ListIterator. The first point is enumeration applicable for which classes?
Vector and stack.
Vector and stack. Iterator for
All collection classes.
all collection classes. ListIterator
Only list.
only list implemented classes. What are those? Array list, linked list,
Vector, stack.
vector, stack. So here, how to create enumeration object?
Enumeration.
We have to call the elements method. Here, how to get? We have to call the iterator. Here, iterator. Okay. If it is confusion, go to up and see. Here, what I call list, line number 57, ListIterator, to create a ListIterator object. Here, line number 37, I call iterator. That is about second point I'm saying. In the enumeration, I call elements method. Clear? So, third point is what we can do while iterating the object, while iterating the collection object. We can only read. Here, we can read and we can remove also. Here, in the case of ListIterator, we can read, we can replace, we can add also. These three I told with examples. So what are different methods here? We have a has, I mean like directional. We can go only directional. Directional means, example, we have any collection object. We can go only front direction, forward direction. That is called direction. So in the case of enumeration, we can go with forward direction. Okay. In the case of iterator also same, forward only we can go, because you can get only next element. But in the case of ListIterator, we can go with forward and reverse also. Backward means backward or reverse, both are fine. Okay. So how we are going backward? We have a has previous. Okay. My cursor is there here. That means I'm checking is there any previous element, has previous. If it is there, get the element. Again, I'm calling has previous. That means we can go forward, we can come back, backward also. That is the functionality of ListIterator. These are main differences of cursors in Java collection. Okay, these three concepts, if we are not clear, let me know. If we have any doubts, we'll discuss, else we'll go for next concept. Any doubts? Respond everyone. The happy news is in the real-time projects, mostly these iterator concepts, these cursor concepts not used. So if we are not use this, what we can use? We have a for loop, for each loops. In the Java 8, we have a new concept streams. Those we use. Okay, for loop already I told, for each also I told. Okay, let me cover for each example here. On top of collection. For each, basically, what is the functionalities? We can get elements one by one. So if I not discuss for each, I'm discussing here. For each, for this is a separate concept, not about completely about collection. This is not related to collection. This can be used with collections and arrays also. What is for each? It is a enhancement. Enhancement for loop. Enhanced. Okay. So if we want to get elements from array or collection, this can be work for arrays and collection also. We can use for each loop. Next one is it is introduced in 1.5 version, Java 1.5 version. Next one is we have to use for keyword only to implement for each. To implement for each, we have to use for keyword only. But difference is syntax. Okay, syntax difference. So first we will discuss normal for loop. In the normal for loop, what are different sections we have? We have a second one is third one is this is the normal for loop. This already discussed. I'm not going to internal again. But in the for each loop, we have to write same for keyword only. But we have a main difference here. First section is each element type colon target. This target can be array or collection I already told. Okay, target is array collection. Okay, is fine. Let's see example on this. I have one collection object. It may be anything. I'm taking example array list only for now. Any collection we can do for each example. I'm taking any collection, maybe array list. Okay, I'm copying here. Just I want to get one by one element by using for each. Okay, for each first section is element type. What is element type internally? One place we have a string, other one is integer, other one is character, boolean. All types we have. So we can use object for different object is to hold all different objects. Okay. So I'm taking object. Otherwise, I'll take first. I'll start with the second section. Second section is target. What is target here? I want to get elements from collection. Which collection? Array list. From here, I want to get one by one element. What is the type? We have different types. To make a common, we can use the object. Okay, object class can hold the all implemented class objects values. Okay, and this is the part. Yes, I'm going to print, not doing anything in the body part. Just O. In this case, what will happen? In this case, one array list object will be created. First one is ABC. Second one is 10. Third one is CDE. Fourth C. True. Okay. Again 1000. Last one nothing. Okay. This is that we created array list object AL. Just by using for each loop, I want to get one by one element. Okay. This target we have to provide here reference. From here reference what will do for each internally do, it will take each element and assign to array, maybe object O. Okay, assign to each element. First it will assign that ABC and it will go for body part. Body will be executed. Again go to that, get the next element. Next element is 10. Print that. Again go to next element. Assign to here. Execute loop. Again C. Like that it will go for continuously up to last. Last is 1000. 1000 will come to O. It will print the 1000 and it will try to get next element. Next element not there. So it will come out of the loop. So it is for each loop internally using that maybe one of the cursor. The same as a cursor, but in the cursors we have a different cursors. Different cursors have different meanings. Some cursors can go forward, some cursors can go backward. Some can read purpose only, some can read and can remove. We have different functionality, but for each only for the to read. By using for each, we cannot remove the element directly from the array list. Okay. That is for each. Let's see example is run this example and try to see the output. So in the for each also, I'm trying to get the one by one element. This is the for each, right? And I'm going to write for also to make you understand better. I'm starting from index position 0 because collections start from the 0 internally. And up to where arrays dot size I plus plus. Okay. AL dot get off the position. How to give position? I can give maybe I directly. And it will print object, maybe see that under print that object. So understand, don't focus on the body part, focus on the for each functionality syntax format. For each example. Top one is for example. This is for example. We have got all one by one element. This is for each. But difference is in the for each we have 2 sections. In the for we have 3 sections. Here we have a control start from 0, go to end. So in the case of for, I am starting at 2, maybe 3, anything. I am starting at 3 and going till 5. Okay, see in the for example, I started at 3 position and from the 4 and 5. But in the case of for each, I don't have any control. Okay, I have to start from 0. It will go till end because internally it will have some pointer concepts. Okay, it has some cursors of pointer concept. Always for each start from the 0 position and it will go till end position. Okay, end maybe 10 like that, anything. Okay, but in the case of for loop, I can start from here, maybe 2, I can go up to 4. Anything I have control. But in the for each, I don't have any control. It will start from 0, go to till end. So this is all about for and for each and cursor concept. Okay. In for loop, this is the main difference between the for and for each. It's very important. Okay. In for loop, we have a control to start from anywhere, anywhere means any position. And end to any position. But in for each loop, we don't have any control to any control. Okay, that means for each start from 0 position and goes of the target. The target means maybe collection or arrays. This is collection example. I am going to cover to understand more better. I am going to use for each for arrays also. For each example arrays. Okay, this is array concepts. Let's declare any array. I'm declaring string array. Maybe array name is fruits. I am creating array like this. In the fruits, I'm taking mango, apple, like this. I taken example 4, and I'm writing for each for this. In the for each, we have two sections separated with the colon. This is clear. Okay, and in the what is the first section? First take second section. Second section is target. What is target here? Target means from where we are getting elements one by one. Here, fruit array, fruit. Okay, let's take each element how to capture. In that, what is each element type? All are string only, no different types. So you can take string, any reference variable. You can use word or fruit, f, anything. Okay, let's. It is a for each syntax. Just print the value of each fruit and check this working or not. We got all elements. That means main to understand better here. For each, we can work with arrays. For each, we can work with the collections. Both are allowed. Okay, this is a enhanced for loop. Okay, these are some points about for each. Is it clear up to now? If it is clear, tomorrow we'll discuss set concept. So set concept not much difficult. This is mostly opposite to that list. In the set, what we have? Hash set, linked hash set, navigable set, and tree set. Navigable set is an interface, so we should not maybe we cannot discuss much because interface contain only abstract methods. We have to go with the tree set for the implementation. Okay, we'll discuss tomorrow hash set, linked hash set, tree set, navigable set. If you have any doubts, let me know on the list implemented classes and the all 3 cursors and for each. Okay, today we discuss all 3 cursors and for each. Any doubts on that? So let's talk about videos. Actually, videos you can see here my drive almost full. Okay, my drive almost full. If I add another mail, it will be again 2 times access. What I'm thinking, first option is to upload videos into YouTube, and that link I'll share to you in the WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll make it private, so whoever I'm sharing that link, those only can access. That means if you share that link to your friends, those can be accessible, but don't do that. That is the first option. And second option is we have to delete existing videos. That means we have to download all the videos up to now. Then I can add from today class videos. Okay, if anyone missed that material, I will give access, no worry on that. So what is your suggestion? So you are going to, can I delete the videos in the drive? Second option is upload into YouTube. So my option is so I'm thinking upload into YouTube so I can get some benefits from my side, not for you. Any suggestions? If you are listening class. Why no response? Didn't got response. So tomorrow onwards, I am planning to